What's up guys, today I'm going to be reviewing the Ignis Pixel LED disc. So this video is not sponsored, I'm not being paid to say anything, however I did receive this disc for free, so keep that in mind, and yeah, let's start. Okay, so in the package you get the charger and USB cable, you also get an extra cap in case you lose it. Something that's not super obvious when you first get it is that you don't recharge it through the bottom. You recharge it from this part right here. It has a very small cap that you can pull off, and then it will reveal the USB port. So just don't try to take the battery out down here because you'll break the disc. It's not supposed to be removed. You recharge it by removing this cap right here. Also, the charger and the disc, they light up to make sure that you know whether it's charged, and that's really nice. The Ignis Pixel is very similar to the standard Ultrastar. It has almost the exact same size, and it's only a very small amount heavier. It's 12 grams heavier, and this is honestly not noticeable when you're holding it. It also flies very similar. I had very good distance and accuracy with it, and I was overall very pleased with that. Okay, so let's look at the underside of the disc. It does have some grooves, however, they are very smooth and they don't get in the way of your grip. When you're gripping it, it's completely normal because the grooves don't get in the way. However, you can feel this if you catch it right in the middle. Your hand will come down on this. However, at least it doesn't turn the disc off. Because this disc is powered on through the top by holding it or through the app, you don't have to worry about this turning it off. So it doesn't matter if it's hitting, it's not going to turn off. And that's huge compared to a lot of other LED discs. The only thing that's noticeable for the feel is that this top part is a little more flexible than a standard disc. It's got a little more flex than the average disc. So to turn it on, what you do is you hold this part down and then it will turn itself on. Once it's on, you go to the app and then it will find your device and then you add it, and then you can adjust it to whatever color or pattern you want. It has solid colors like red, blue, green. It has tons of patterns. You can also upload your own custom image if you want to do that. It also lets you have a custom sequence in your pattern. So if you wanted to have a certain picture that holds for 3 seconds and then another one that holds for another 3 seconds, another one that holds for 5 seconds, it does that. It's in the timeline. It also has a random button that will cycle through random patterns. So it has a lot to offer. There's a ton of patterns and colors, and there's definitely something that you're going to be able to enjoy. So something very unique about this disc, or it's more of the app, is that it tracks a lot of your activity. It measures spin rate, your workout time, your drops, your throws. It measures a whole bunch of things. And that's something that I've never seen on a disc before, and it's something that's very unique to this disc. Okay, so in the dark, this thing looks really cool. So when you select a pattern in the app, when it's stopped, it will just light up the LED strip, but once you actually get it into motion, the pattern will sort of have a trail and sort of wrap around the whole disc. And this just makes it look insanely impressive and cool. The LED is super bright, it's super impressive, and looks amazing. Depending on how high you have the brightness, it will drain the battery a little faster. So if you want the battery to last longer, you want to use it on the lower brightness settings. It says on the website that it should last for 2 hours. So the lower brightness that you're using it on, the longer it's going to last before it needs to be recharged. Okay, so for price, this is $150. And if you're wondering why is this price, it's because it's got a lot of technology in it. It's rechargeable, it's got very bright LEDs, it's got an app that lets you customize a lot of different things. It tracks activities, so You're just paying for the technology that's in this, and also because it doesn't have batteries, you don't have to pay for the battery cost, and it's also just very convenient to use. A big problem with some of the replaceable battery discs is that they're just a pain to change the batteries. It's so annoying. It's really hard to get the batteries out, and they don't take standard batteries, so it's just something that's a lot more convenient and has a lot of technology in it. Okay, so my final thoughts on this is that this disc isn't going to be for everyone. This is for somebody that wants a luxury experience playing Ultimate in the dark. It has insanely bright LEDs. It looks very cool in the dark. It has the convenience of being rechargeable, has tons of customization options. It feels very similar to a standard disc. And all of these things just make a very amazing LED disc. So I definitely recommend this if you have the money for it. So like this video if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe. Be sure to share this with anyone you think could benefit from it. This is Ultimate 101, and I'll see you next time.